Virgo, how are you? Let's do a reading for your current energies, shall we? As always, please take what works, leave what doesn't. We all know who we are in the story. Now, I sure do appreciate each and every one of you. I really do. And if you appreciate what I do here, help me out. Hit that like button. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Really makes a difference to my channel, and I would love to see my channel continue to grow. So help me make that happen. Meanwhile, we're shuffling the cards, and we're going to see what's going on for all of my Virgos for the next 7 to 10 days. Grateful, thankful for the messages from my Virgos, always. All right, Virgo, first card out for you is the Six of Swords reversed to the Ten of Pentacles reversed. So, I mean, I'm feeling like there's trouble when it comes to your finances. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles at the base of what's going on. So let's get a few cards out and see what's really happening here. So, I mean, the core issue here is this Six of Swords, all right? It's coming in reverse. This is telling me there's some troubles, and with this Ten of Pentacles, there could be some financial issues that you are dealing with. But in the recent past, we do have this Page of Pentacles. All right, so maybe you were offered this really great position, right? We thought, oh, this is going to be really, really good. So you set out and you do this job, right? And you put a lot of energy into it, but here's the Seven of Pentacles coming in reversed. But it just doesn't seem like it's paying off. You know, it's one of those things where you put a lot of time into it, you put a lot of effort into it, but, you know, at the end of the day, you don't get paid. At the end of the day, you're not getting paid for nearly the hours that you have put in. You know, so I feel like the Eight of Swords, which is sitting here above you, I think you've been struggling with what to do next. You know, because listen, Five of Wands coming in reverse. It's not easy getting yourself out there anymore. I mean, you know, jobs are hard to come by, especially a good job. And I think you thought that this was going to be a really great opportunity. And it turned out that, you know, you're working a lot more than what you're getting paid. So I feel like, you know, you shouldn't give up. All right. I don't think, you know, quitting the job is the answer. I think, you know, you need to hang in there. We do have the Star card here. All right. Let's not give up. Let's not, you know, get into our head so much. I think you have to have a conversation. All right, because here we have the King of Pentacles. Now, he is focused, he is upright. And I think, you know, if you feel as if, you know, things aren't working, before you just kind of throw in the towel, have this conversation with this person and see if maybe, you know, there can be some kind of solution, you know, or resolution, you know, to how you are feeling. Because I don't think they want to lose you. Because I think you are a very good worker. You are a Virgo. You are very detail-oriented. You know, you'll get the job done. But, you know, just your nature, you know, is probably what's throwing you off, you know, because, you know, you're not going to just do a shabby job. You're a Virgo, you know, you like to make sure everything is in order and you know what you're doing. The one problem that I will say with the Virgo is that sometimes, you know, you don't like to be told how to do something. You know, well, maybe you just got to temper that just a little bit. But for the most part, I do feel as if, you know, you need to hang in there and trust that if you have a conversation, you know, and talk about how you're feeling, and it's just like, I just can't keep working all these hours and not get paid for it. You know, because that's not working for you. And, you know, you need to let them know before you reach that point of burnout. And now here you are in burnout mode. And now, you know, you don't want to go to work and you have this attitude and, you know, you just don't feel good about it. So have the conversation, have that talk with this King of Pentacles, because I feel like things will be okay. And once they understand where you're standing, you know, maybe they'll cut back your hours. Maybe they'll cut back some of the workload that you've been getting. I do see a good outcome. We do have this Three of Cups where, you know, you feel finally good that maybe you did say something. All right. So if you have been holding back, and, you know, it is time for you to speak up, there's going to be a good solution at the end of the day. So it's better to say something than to not say something. And that's what the Seven of Pentacles says. You know, it's just like you put a lot of energy into it. You know, to throw this away now and to quit putting energy into this job that you have, it could leave you in a position that, you know, you're going to wish that you hadn't said anything, you know, and stuck it out. So I do feel like there could be a better outcome if you stand up for yourself and just voice what's going on, and really let them know, because they probably don't realize that they have put so much upon you that you can't do it all. And then, you feel bad because the work suffers, and then, they're not happy because, you've got too much to do and you can't do it right. So definitely have that conversation. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Page of Swords coming in reverse. See, you don't want to talk about things, but you've got to, all right? I mean, you've got to sometimes deliver how things really are in your life and how you're feeling in order for the other person to understand. Communication is a great tool that we don't always use very well, all right? And I feel in this instance, better to say what you got to say, all right, than to not say it, because this could actually be the one turning point in your life that really helps you. So don't be afraid to let them know that, I feel like I'm overworked and underpaid, all right? It's okay to voice that opinion. And see where it goes from there. Because, to get yourself back out there, with this Five of Wands coming in reverse, it's like, oh, that's scary, because even if the job is hard right now, you have some money, you have a job, and for that, let's be grateful, and that gratitude could totally turn that around for you. Now, we do have the Five of Cups coming in, and here, I think, in the past, you may have said things and done things, and it didn't work out for you. But this time, I really feel like it's going to be different, all right? Because you can't continue to be in your head, and struggling with these feelings when you speaking up, because maybe in the past it hasn't benefited you, and you've gotten screwed. I don't feel like this time it's going to be that way. This time I feel like if you do say what you need to say, the outcome will be really good. And, then it becomes a win-win for everyone. Because right now, the only person winning is the people you are working for. So this is definitely a career read for someone out there that needs to hang in there. All right? And don't be afraid to say what's really going on, because that awareness could shift a lot of things. And even if you feel like you walk away and nothing has shifted, I feel like it really has, and I think they're going to take you serious, and they're going to hear what it is you have to say, and it's going to be okay. So Virgo, step out of your, little shell, and don't be afraid to let them know that I don't want to be overworked and underpaid. I can't do it this way. There's just too much. I need a little bit of help. I need a little bit of support. Just lay it on the line and trust that everything is going to work out just fine, all right? You got the Star card here. You've got the Three of Cups, there's celebratory energy here, so have faith and have hope that what you're about to do is the right thing for you. All right, so that's what I've got for you, Virgo. Please take what works, leave what doesn't. We all know who we are in the story. Now, I sure appreciate each and every one of you, and if you appreciate what I do here, help me out, hit that like button, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. It really makes a difference to my channel. So be happy, be healthy, be kind. I'll see you later. Bye now.